the Herobrine's shadow. In the blocky realms of Minecraft, where the sun rises over pixelated hills and the moon casts a silver glow upon the endless plains, there lived a player named Alex. Freshly spawned into this infinite world, Alex felt a thrill that only adventurers could understand. With a trusty wooden sword in hand, they set off to explore the vibrant landscapes, eager to uncover the secrets of Minecraft. Days turned into nights as Alex crafted tools, built modest shelters, and fought off the relentless mobs that roamed the dark. Each sunrise brought new possibilities, but lately, something peculiar had drawn Alex's attention. In their travels, they began to notice strange structures nestled within the familiar terrain. Towering pillars of cobblestone that seemed to rise from nowhere, and eerie, abandoned villages where the villagers wore expressions of perpetual dread. One evening, as crimson hues painted the sky, Alex stumbled upon a peculiar sight. A towering obsidian structure loomed in the distance, its jagged edges piercing the horizon like the serrated teeth of an ancient beast. The structure appeared out of place, a stark contrast to the soft curves of the surrounding hills. Intrigued, yet apprehensive, Alex approached, wondering who could have built such a foreboding edifice. As they drew closer, a chill ran down Alex's spine, not from the cool evening air, but from a feeling of being watched. Glancing around, they spotted a flicker of movement, a shadow darting between the trees. Was it just a lingering Enderman, or was there something more sinister lurking in the depths of the forest? The thought sent a shiver through Alex, but curiosity urged them to explore the obsidian structure further. Inside, the air was thick with an unsettling energy. Torches flickered ominously, casting long shadows on the walls, and strange symbols adorned the stone, glowing faintly with an otherworldly light. Alex's heart raced as they realized this was no ordinary building. It was a shrine, a monument dedicated to Herobrine, the infamous figure whispered about in hushed tones among players. Legend spoke of his haunting presence, a specter of despair that haunted the dreams of the unsuspecting. Suddenly, a soft sound echoed through the halls, a low, haunting laughter that echoed like a whisper through the void. Alex's instincts screamed at them to flee, yet they felt an inexplicable pull, as if the structure itself was alive, beckoning them deeper into its heart. As they navigated the labyrinthine corridors, Alex stumbled upon a chamber filled with flickering candles and eerie paintings depicting a figure cloaked in shadow. The figure bore a striking resemblance to the tales of Herobrine, with eyes that glowed like molten lava. It was as if the very essence of the legend had taken form within this dark sanctuary. But the unease was far from over. As Alex turned to leave, they caught a glimpse of movement in the corner of their eye. A flicker of white, a figure standing in the shadows watching. Heart pounding, Alex spun around, but the figure vanished into the darkness. The laughter echoed once more, a chilling reminder that they were not alone. Determined to escape the oppressive atmosphere, Alex sprinted back through the corridors, but the path seemed to shift and change, as if the very walls were conspiring to trap them within. Panic surged through their veins as they pushed forward, dodging the flickering shadows that danced around them. Finally, emerging from the obsidian fortress, Alex gasped for breath. The night sky felt like a blanket of stars above, but the sense of safety was fleeting. The shadows of the trees loomed larger, and as Alex turned back, they noticed something peculiar. A trail of blocks leading away from the fortress, almost inviting them to follow. Compelled by a mixture of fear and curiosity, Alex ventured forth, following the trail that wound through the dense forest. The trees whispered secrets in the wind, and the moonlight illuminated the path ahead. Yet, the feeling of being watched returned, stronger than ever. Glancing over their shoulder, the shadowy figure appeared once more, flickering at the edges of vision. It moved with an unearthly grace, always just out of reach. The path led to a clearing where a small, cursed village lay in ruins. The villagers shuffled aimlessly, their eyes clouded, trapped in a state of despair. Alex approached, feeling a wave of empathy wash over them. They began to craft a few potions from the ingredients they had gathered, hoping to lift the villagers' curse. As they worked, the shadow watched from a distance, its presence both ominous and oddly protective. With the potions brewed, Alex released the shimmering liquids into the air. The villagers perked up, their expressions shifting from gloom to surprise, then joy. Laughter filled the air as they celebrated their newfound freedom. But the shadow remained, still lurking at the forest's edge, its intentions unclear. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and a rift opened in the fabric of the world, revealing a portal to the nether. A horde of ghastly creatures began to spill forth, their fiery mouths ready to wreak havoc. Panic surged through the villagers, but Alex stood firm, ready to defend them. With sword drawn, they charged into battle, the shadow joining the fray, striking down foes with a speed that left Alex awestruck. The fight raged on, and the villagers rallied behind Alex, newfound courage igniting in their hearts. Together, they fought back the onslaught, and slowly but surely, the tide began to turn. The last of the gas fell, and silence descended upon the clearing. Exhausted yet exhilarated, Alex caught their breath, realizing that the shadow had not come to harm them, but to protect. As dawn broke, painting the sky with hues of gold, the shadow slowly approached Alex. It stood before them, its form shifting and swirling like mist, revealing a faint glimmer of recognition in its glowing eyes. In that moment, Alex understood. The shadow was a guardian, bound to the legends of Minecraft, watching over those who dared to explore its mysteries. With a nod of gratitude, Alex turned back to the village, ready to help rebuild and share tales of their adventure. The shadow lingered for a moment longer before vanishing into the morning light, a reminder that even in the darkest corners of Minecraft, courage and friendship can emerge from the shadows. And as Alex resumed their journey, they knew that the world of Minecraft held many more secrets, waiting to be discovered, and that every adventure could lead to unexpected alliances, even with the shadows of legends long thought to be mere myth.